Hi everyone. I'm coming to you today because I'm tired. I'm tired of a certain individual, a convicted felon, who targets the vulnerable and constantly keeping my name in his mouth for content. I've tried the proper channels. I've reported the videos. I've asked him directly to stop, only to have my comments deleted by his mods. I've addressed it on my own page as well. Yet the harassment continues. This isn't a back and forth feud. It is a one sided campaign of humiliation. This kind of behavior can break people, and I refuse to let it be normalized. I'm looking into further steps to protect my peace. Evidence of the harassment can be found below. Targeted Harassment and Cyberbullying by Nard the Bull. There are the videos of him, or his live videos, where he referenced me by name. I am going to tag his page, and the research that I'm doing says that I shouldn't go back and forth with him, and I completely understand that. I responded to him, and let me just say this: I want to thank Shamar Slayage. It's not. I'm sure you weren't just doing that for me, but many of the women who he harass and targets in this sector, the Latrice Allen sector. I want to really give a thank you to Shamar Slayage. You know, what's interesting is he won't go up against another man. He won't harass them. He won't put their name in his title or little nicknames, all kind of humiliation. He won't do that to another man, but he finds it free-heartedly to do to other women. In this point, it's going beyond protecting or fighting back for his family, his sis, and all that kind of stuff. They're not even out here fighting as hard as he's fighting. But again, I am not fighting with you. So keep my name out of your mouth. In a situation I was in, the first time he had my name in his mouth was I was in a content creators chat, and there was another young man in there, and I know he goes up against him for the disrespect to women. I thanked the man. I said, "Oh my God, thank you so much for addressing him and standing up for women." He in turn said, "Oh, no problem. I can't stand someone who attacks women or bullies women," something that he said in response. That was it. The next thing I know, there's a video with my name all across it, and I'm a crack up head, I'm a this head. But also he had some threatening things that he said in that video. Okay. Then the next time it was because another content creator, he talks about her extremely horribly, and I gave her a shout out. I used some of his catchphrases in that shout out to give her the power back. Some of the insults that he made towards her. I also used a phrase that he uses to make fun or mock an 80-year-old man who had toes amputated. I don't find the humor in that. I don't find the humor in anything that he does. I mean, you guys may think he's funny, and that's well and good, but when does it become bullying? When does it become targeted harassment? When does that happen? So there's a lot of legalities going on in this sector. People are getting, or were getting, fed up with a lot of things, and then they took the legal route. I have much respect to that because, it's one thing to make fun of someone or go back and forth. There are content creators out here who, may like the back and forth, and I understand that this lines everyone's pockets, right? I'm not getting paid for any of this, and I didn't target him. He targeted me. So anyway, if you guys we do have a screenshot committee, just like he says he has a screenshot committee. He took his good sis word, or her screenshot committee, because she started that. Much respect to that. But yeah, they let me know when he has said something, just like he's informed of everybody else. I also think that he just sits in everybody's bushes waiting to humiliate, intimidate, harass women. That is the sorriest, the lowest thing. How can you call yourself a man and do that? I just don't. I don't understand how that works. Do y'all not know of real men in your lives? Like, I have a real man in my life. I've had real men in my life. My father. I mean, real men don't harass or bully or make fun of women. How is this even? The women want to go back and forth. Total respect to that. Y'all want to go battle it out, do your thing. No man is going to talk about me. I don't deal with that in my real life, and I'm not going to deal with that in my own online life. It makes me annoyed. It makes my skin crawl or itch. If his good sis, if the other women want to come out and talk about me or call me an itch or do all that type of stuff, I'm okay with that. That's another woman. We can go back and forth till the cows come home, right? But to have a man do that, y'all don't see something wrong with that. Shamar Slayage saw something wrong with it, and mad respect to him. At any rate, like I said, drop down in the comments if you like to leave me a timestamp if any of you hear my name. But the screenshot committee, they don't fail, so I know I'll get that back. I know he said, I don't care. My videos are in the green and not this and that. Give it time, sir. Give it time. Your day will come. Thanks, y'all, for listening or reading. Bye.